Okay, cool. Hey guys, we're going to do the function composition problem here, the ORQ. This is stuff we did back in the fall, so this is just a little recap really. So starting off, domain and range of each function. So let's start with f of x, say quadratic. It looks like this. And the domain, well, domain of all quadratics is all real numbers. It goes forever in both directions. So you can just write all real numbers with a funny R, or you can write out in words, all numbers, or you could use this notation right here. Infinity is less than x is less than infinity. A lot of options there. Range for this one. It is a quadratic, and it's a positive quadratic, so it's got a lowest point on it right there. If you were to graph it over here, so that's the red one, x squared minus 6. See the lowest point is negative 6 in the y. We are looking in the y. Okay, so let's see, where's my mouse? If I can zoom out, I can see it a little better there. Yeah, there it goes. Just kind of low as negative 6. So the range on that one is y is greater. There we go. Y is. Let me just try over here. Y is greater than or equal to negative 6. There we go. And again, you can write that out in the forms too as well. Look at the other one. It's a straight line. This is g of x. Put up here. F of x. G of x. Okay, it's a straight line, so that makes things pretty simple. You see a straight line, domain and range are all real numbers for both, because it goes forever in both directions. So domain is all real numbers, and same with the range, all real numbers. Make sure if you do use this the notation on range that you use y. So if you were to write out like this, for example, make sure you use y, not x, for the range. Cool. Alright, find f of g of x. This is the function composition part. Okay, so you're basically plugging one function into another. You're plugging g of x, all of g of x, into this function. Well, the input of f of x only goes right here. So what that looks like for you then is, instead of x squared, so I'll put this f of g of x, instead of x squared going here, you'd put all of your input, which is 2x minus 3, squared minus 6. Okay, so that's what that will look like when you plug in 2x minus 3. And it's just going to find it. We're going to FOIL this out, so that would be 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3. Don't forget your minus 6. So FOIL this out, you get 4x squared minus 6x minus 6x plus 9 minus 6. So 4x squared minus 12x, combine these two, plus 3. Alright, and that's f of g of x. And that's all I have to do for that one. Let's just find it and show my work. It is to show algebraic work, so I know it may seem silly because a lot of you probably do this all in your head, but go ahead and write it out. For domain and range, if we graph this problem that we just found over here, and look at how Desmos, it's kind of cool because you can go ahead and call them f and g, and just write f of g of x, it'll do that for you. So it's the purple one here. So domain, it's a quadratic, still all real numbers, but the range is going to match that red one that we had earlier. Okay, so let's write this out here. Domain, same as earlier, all real numbers. And for the range, that's actually going to be the same as the range up here. So you do have to look at the functions you used earlier. Y is greater than or equal to negative 6. And that's it. Oh, and there's nothing for D. That was just, there's no D.